AFC North Championship.
G'day SteelersnationAustralia, my name's Mark Davison and welcome back to my second video. At the beginning you saw little bits of the Steelers vs Ravens 2016 AFC North title game, which in fact was my first game that I went to. It was an awesome experience, and yeah, I just wanted to include that because this is the week that we won the AFC North versus the Colts. And yeah, at the very start of the game, I thought we were gonna we were losing about 24-7. I thought we were done and dusted. I thought that was it. I actually said, like, I can't watch this game. I don't know about you guys out there in Steeler Nation and around the world, in Australia, Japan, wherever you guys are. The Steelers came out so flat, and there was no way I could watch the end of that game. As much as a bigger fan as I am, and a bigger fan as you guys out there too. I had to actually turn over to the Jets game because at the time the Jets were up, I think, about 20-3. And I thought, well, if this is the only way that we can win the division, the AFC North, which I had to watch the Jets, so I turned over. And then a few plays after the half, the Steelers started to come back, and we eventually came back with 21 unanswered points to win 28-24 to beat the Colts. Now, when you look into that, like, that was just, like, I did eventually come back from the Jets game into the Steeler game, but it took me quite a bit. I was actually watching on my laptop. I was watching the Steeler game, and on my phone I was watching the Browns. So it was like a bit of both there. But it was just very hard at the start. As we've all seen over the last 4 weeks, they're not moving the football. They're not moving the football at all. So yeah, that's was quite annoying to see. But once we did eventually get back on track, the short passing game got a bit more rhythm. Big Ben started to throw the ball down the field more, and he connected with DJ. He had a big play with Claypool. He also had Juju came in there and did some things. Connor in the short passing game, he was almost just throw him the ball 4 or 5 yards and he's running up 10 yards. So yeah, we eventually got there, and this is just a little bit of a celebration to talk about the AFC North and where we're going to be the next few weeks. We've got the Browns coming up, but this is the question that, everyone's asking: Do we take our players into that game for rhythm? Would we put Big Ben in there for half a quarter, half a game? Do we not play him at all? Do we play Rudolph versus Garrett again? Steelers versus Browns. Going into their house, do we? The Browns need to win this game for a playoff. If the Browns lose this game, and I believe the Colts win, then the Browns are out. So, we want to take care of the Browns as well. I'm just actually really happy for what we've done with the 11-0 start, and then we went really bad. We had a really bad stretch of about 4 games with the Ravens. The bloody Bengals beat us. The Bengals, what's going on there? We didn't show up. Big Ben had a playing meeting and said all to the fellas, look, we just got to play better. We got to hit them hard. We got to move the ball, which they just weren't doing. Like that, the first down was just a big issue. And at the very start of the game, like as all fans out there, you put your head down and go, are you kidding me? Like 3 straight passes to, I think it was DJ, Juju, and maybe DJ again, when they threw the slant, and you're like, there's no way that happened. There's no way they had all week to prepare to throw 3 slants and 3 and out, and next minute you give the ball back to the Colts. So coming into I believe now we've got the AFC North done and dusted. I don't believe it matters where we sit on the seeding, as long as we have home field advantage. The fans won't be there, but we still have home field advantage. That gives us a bit of a momentum push, so we can cover that. So we take this week to rest away good players. Maybe Minka, put Dangerfield in there. Maybe rest some of the linebackers, even on the other side. Give Highsmith a few goes, but still rest him up. Cornerbacks, rest them. The offensive line, give them a bit of a rest. Big Ben, give him a bit of a rest. This team needs to get a bit more healthy, because coming into the playoffs, we have all the skill. We have a lot of skill, but we just need to get our players healthy, because that's what happens. And end of the road, you need to have the players healthy at the very, very end. You can even see now with a little bit of the Chiefs. The Chiefs are just winning their games. The Falcons gave them a bit of a test, 14. I believe it was 14-14 or something similar, and then the Chiefs came back and just won by a field goal. So, the Jets yesterday, when the Jets beat the Browns, these playoff teams, it's hard point at this very end juncture. So, we've got take week 17 off. You still want to beat the Browns. Baker Mayfield's going to come out and he's going to try and put us in show so we can guarantee a playoff spot. That's okay. We'll put Rudolph in there, and we'll see how we go. Just to wrap things up, guys, I think I've said quite a bit. Like, I'm just trying to do this YouTube thing, trying to figure it out, trying to use the editor. Honestly, God, I have no idea what I'm doing. I thought I'd just give it a crack. Like, I love the Steelers. I've got the Steelers Nation Australia page, which we have 406 likes, which is awesome. Everything I put up, and hopefully if you guys do watch this video, you'll enjoy the content. I guarantee you, like, if I do carry on with this and I do it every week, the videos will get better and better. That's one of my goals anyway. So it's not really about the sub count, or the views really. I just want to see how good I can make the content, push forward and go better. A bit like the Steelers team, really. You just got to keep getting better, which, is just a turn point where do we say, okay, we had our three bad games, and now it's time to rock and roll. So we still need to work on that running game, which we didn't talk about in this video. Let's just go a little bit into it. So with the running game, we need to, Connor needs to get the ball more. Connor, he, on that goal line, I think it was the second play, and after the Mike Hilton fumble recovery, he ran it down, boom, touchdown. Benny Snell, on the other hand, I don't think he's an okay running back, but he's not a game changer. I don't think he has the vision that we've seen in some of our running backs, and maybe I wouldn't say mental attitude, but maybe he hasn't got the ticker, because I know Connor does. Connor definitely does. He had that with a few of the plays where he just always runs forward and falls over. So he's got that heart to get into the end zone. But yeah, like I said, like with this YouTube series, I'm very thankful for anyone who views, really. I'm doing this in my room with my pictures and my jersey. Roethlisberger and Bradshaw there. Bradshaw, actually, I got it at an op shop for $50. It's worth about 300 and something. So that was quite a steal. But yeah, I'm going to continue to make videos. Probably no real schedule just yet. Just randomly going to come up. This one's all about the AFC North and how we've just taken ownership of that. So we haven't won the AFC North since 2017. And the year prior to that, at the start of the video, 2016 was the Ravens game. that I witnessed, and that was unbelievable. So, yep, we've got the AFC North all wrapped up. We can take a week 17 off break, and then we just got to wait until the last week of football when we'll figure out who will play in the playoffs. And at this point, I don't think it overly matters who we play. With TJ Watt in our defense, we have something that is quite unique. Like TJ Watt is getting held on every single play. There was one play where he got almost choke slammed around the throat, and there was no penalty call. So he's the difference maker on our defense, along with him and Minka. So those two can work together, pressure the quarterback steps up, Minka's in the right spot. You've got yourself a pick six. So let's enjoy this last week heading into New Year's. I hope everyone had a Merry Christmas. And even better, pushing forward, we have a great New Year. It's been a tough year for everyone, really. However you look at it on the political side or whatever, it's been one of the craziest years for everyone. So, and that's around the globe. So, we just want to try and get better. Everyone, let's keep being happy. And yeah, let's go out Steelers, eh? Steelers, AFC North Football, Division Championships 2020. Here we go. Let's go, guys.